Hey everyone, Doug McNeilly here with Coldwell Banker Realty in Metro West Boston. Let's talk a little bit about tight language as it pertains to offers. So in Massachusetts, we have a two-step process, which involves the buyer writing an offer to a seller, which is either accepted or rejected. If it's accepted, there's 7 to 10 days of due diligence typically, and then the parties move on to purchase and sale. And that purchase and sale is drafted by attorneys, whereas the offer is drafted by agents. So here in Massachusetts, we typically use a standard form, and there is a free form field for text. And this is where different addendums can be referenced. You can add anything that's included or excluded with the sale. And so on. And this is where typically problems arise, is when that language is ambiguous or vague or leaves something to be open to interpretation. So having tight language is critical if you're a buyer's agent writing the offer, and if you're a listing agent accepting an offer, making sure you know exactly what your buyer, or actually your seller, is accepting. So an example would be if the offer says 2 days after X. Well, put down the exact date, not 2 days after, as an example. Another one might be if there's $5,000 waived for an inspection. What exactly does that mean? Does that mean that the buyer's including anything that's disclosed on the disclosure form, or are they acknowledging already the house has an older roof or something like that? So the listing agent should sort of dig into that, and the buyer's agent should definitely be detailing that. Another one might be if the buyer has a home sale contingency. It might just say subject to sale of buyer's home. You probably want to be a little more tight on that language and say something to the effect of the completed and recorded sale of subject property by date X, to put a little more parameters around it. So what I'm getting at is a lot of times offers are accepted, and then they go through the inspection, everything works out, they get to the purchase and sale, and all of a sudden their attorneys start to reference that offer. And if the language is a little sloppy or ambiguous, that could create a whole nother round of negotiations and angst in both parties. So really it's upon agents, both the buyer's agent and the listing agent, to make sure their offers initially have really tight language. So that's my 2 cents on that topic. If you want to hear anything else or have any other questions, reach out to us at metrowestbest.com.